14 to 8 in Queensland. I think this moment deserves this. I have been eyeing off this lady for quite some time. You may know her as Samantha Morris. She's founder of the Gold Coast Music Network. She is my go-to woman for anything of a musical nature on the Gold Coast. She also founded the Gold Coast Music Awards, Blank Magazine, and she has been on other programs. And every time I try and reach out and go, Sam, she's gone. But now she's back, and she's back with me. Hello.
G'day, Nick.
How exciting.
Oh, it's so fabulous to be back on in the studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't changed a thing.
No, and I just said to you, it's been 10 years since I was first invited into ABC to talk about new Gold Coast music, and back then we were a little bit concerned that we might not have enough content for a weekly kind of focus on Gold Coast music, and now the scene's grown so much that it's actually really hard work just identifying one or two or three songs to play every week. So it's awesome to see things grow over that period of time.
And in true form, wearing some local music, I see.
I am rocking my Tokyo Beef t-shirt today.
I remember Tokyo Beef.
So they just opened for the band Me First and the Gimme Gimmes last week at Miami Marquetta. So I picked up a shirt from the merch desk.
Love good merch.
Yep.
Love good merch. Now, we're going to talk about a 19-year-old by the name of Georgia Hoareau.
Yes, I have a little bit of a fangirl crush on Georgia. Georgia is a classic teenage artist that grew up finding her feet as a musician, but also finding her feet as an adolescent and young woman in the bedroom in her parents' house, as heaps of artists do. So, you know, tinkering away on her keyboard and her guitar, making music. She released her first song when she was just 17, and the track was called 17. And she's now released her debut EP, which is such a milestone for any artist, but especially one that's only 19 and fresh out of high school.
I can't even imagine doing that at 19.
No, and it's interesting for Georgia. She's got a great musical pedigree. Both her parents are amateur musicians, you know, sing, play guitar, love making music together kind of thing. And her older brother, Will Hoareau, is a guitarist and a bass player and a multi-instrumentalist, and he plays as a session musician for a number of bands. So I was reflecting when she launched her EP how fabulous it is to make music like this on the Gold Coast, because you instantly have this support network, you know, people who'll book you for opening slots or be there as you're launching your EP, and lots of other artists were there when she launched her EP as well.
Nice. Shall we have a listen?
Yeah, the track's called 4 Minutes Away.
I'll have to cope with the mystery that I'll never know if love's a guarantee. 'Cause I used to know you better than anyone in this room, but it begs me to wonder if that was ever even true. I'll have to stop myself from calling him, 'cause he's out of sight, but he's not out of my mind. I don't want him to win. God, I hate that I miss him when he's just 4 minutes away. I don't want to relapse on the feeling, but I'm breaking down on a Wednesday. If I let go of the way I felt, how will I know that there's someone else waiting there for me? Will someone else want me? If I let go of the way I felt, how will I know that there's someone else waiting there for me? Will someone love was meant for me.
There's a voice you can see that's going to be on the national stage before you know it. Georgia Hero with you, Sam Morris. We're talking about coasters, wonderful talented musicians here on the coast, and people to look out for. She's just released her debut EP. Sam, what did you love about it?
Debut EP, 5 tracks. This, I think, is track number 3 or 4. Look, the thing I love about this is Georgia writes really heartfelt lyrics, and you can hear that teenagey angst that comes out in it, but the songs have evolved over the last couple of years, and they've gone from being that confused kind of 17-year-old vibe into the I'm now a young woman exploring the world, and I think a lot of people connect with that music. And the fact that, you know, this fits really nicely in the bedroom pop genre, but she's obviously moved into professional recording studios, and you can
What a beautiful voice.
Just hear the fabulous production on that song. So Georgia's busy gigging around the Gold Coast. I recommend checking her out or grabbing a copy of the EP when you can.
Okay.